Hey everybody, KC here. So I know it's the middle of February and I live in Connecticut, but we're having some amazing weather here. And so I couldn't help myself. I decided I'm gonna put the top down on the Mustang, I'm gonna take it out, throw it into gear and just drive some quiet roads where I can kind of enjoy myself for a few minutes. It also seemed an appropriate thing to do, and by the way, a place to do this morning's FaceTime, because I was reading a story about how in Silver Spring, Maryland, a guy was in a Safeway parking lot, and a guy came up to him and tried to carjack his car. But the perpetrator actually literally walked away empty-handed because the car was a stick, and he didn't know how to drive one. See, one thing I don't have to worry about. If somebody tries to carjack my car, they don't know how to drive a stick, I'm good. But listen, I mean, I've talked about stick shifts before, and I've talked about how this is a skill that is being lost because, you know, cars generally don't have sticks anymore. And certainly as we go to electrification, stick shifts are, you know, they're going to go away. But for the time being, it's this kind of ghost skill, right? A skill that not many people have and not many people value. But if you have it in the right moment, okay, it can be incredibly valuable. So I think what companies need to do is figure out what are these ghost skills that most people don't have, and then put together a database so they know who in their organizations have skills that generally are not needed but can be important. And now listen, we also have a lot of young people who read Morning News Beat. And one of the things I would suggest to you is develop some ghost skills. Okay? And because like driving a stick, at some point you're going to have an opportunity. Somebody's going to need somebody who knows how to drive a stick, because a car is going to have to be moved or a truck is going to have to be moved, and nobody else is going to know how to do it, and you will. And you know, the ability in those moments to look around and say, I could do that. Sometimes those can be turning points in a career. So, ghost skills, incredibly important. And now, if you forgive me, I'm just going to keep the top down and I'm going to drive. I'm going to put on a little John Coltrane and enjoy myself. That's what's on my mind this morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.